on prohibited places on June 23rd, 2022 for a period of 3 years. Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
State.
Violated condition number 26 on or about the 10th day of March 2023 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, Darren Kinsley Parker, failed to provide proof of permanent residence by COB March 10th, 2023 in violation of condition number 26.
How do you plead to that? True or not?
Notice how the judge isn't letting him slide with a casual guilty. In probation violation hearings, the magic words are true or not true. Tiny details, big legal consequences.
Not true.
I'm guilty for that one.
No, you have to say true or not true.
True.
That state waives all the violations, Judge.
Any objections?
No objection, Your Honor.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 26, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to 10 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 26?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find violation of condition number 26 true. Is there an agreement?
No, Your Honor. The state is recommending revocation, but I believe defense is asking for the defendant to be continued on.
Interesting move. Transferring probation supervision is possible, but only with permission. Without it, the court sees this as running, not relocating. Would you consider this a smart gamble or reckless risk?
Probation.
All right, defense, do you have any witnesses?
No, ma'am.
All right, defense, what are you requesting?
My client has moved to Waller County, as the court is aware, to seek employment, to get employment. He is trying to transfer his case to Waller County.
Did he have permission to go to Waller County?
He called his probation officer and he also spoke with the supervisor.
You want to call him as a witness to find out if he wants to tell the court that he had permission?
Please.
You want to raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
My name is Darren Kinsley Parker.
All right, defense?
Did you have permission from your probation officer to travel to Waller County?
Yes, and I had to give them an address when I got there.
How did you get permission?
Okay, I cannot understand a word you're saying.
Can I take my mask off?
Sure.
How did you get permission from your probation officer?
It was a verbal conversation when I called her and I spoke to her supervisor.
What did you talk about with the supervisor?
I basically was telling her about my situation here in Bexar County, about my living situation here. And
here's the human side of probation: homelessness, instability, and survival. But the court doesn't weigh excuses as much as evidence. Sympathy doesn't erase a violation.
they allowed me to move to Houston. There were certain things that happened with that address. So I kind of just ran into a situation where I had like no address to prove to the court. And I was staying at a hotel, sleeping in the car some days. I just went through a rough moment and I was working, but everything that I was trying to do, it wasn't working. So I saved up enough money and I...
Who was your officer in Houston?
I never applied the address to them, so I never seen an officer or anything like that yet.
All right, so that makes me suspicious of whether or not you had permission to go to Houston, because you would need to be supervised.
Yes, ma'am. I was still talking to Miss Aramis Parker, my probation officer here, and I came to court, showed up on Zoom court here.
Do you want me to have Miss Parker Zoom in to here to let me know whether or not you all had a conversation about you moving? Because I mean, we can have her Zoom in.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Your Honor, I'll get Ms. Parker on, if I may, to bring to your recollection as well. We did have a compliance hearing with Mr. Parker on Zoom, and he was to provide all of the information required per your instruction, and just failed to do so. I will get Ms. Parker online real quick.
And I will tell you, I have here Mr. Parker in February. I write everything down. It says defendant to reside in month-to-month hotel and provide address by March 10th, 2023. Provide proof of employment at Jimmy John's. Defendant states employment is aware of his criminal history, and you need to provide proof of current hotel residence.
Yes, ma'am.
And you had approved travel February 22nd through March 10th, and you were allowed to transfer to Prairie View, Texas.
Red flag. He admits giving notice way after deadlines. In court, late compliance is almost as bad as no compliance. Timing is everything.
Yes, ma'am.
So, were you not in Prairie View, Texas?
I was, but the hotel room that I was staying at, they said that their systems were down. So they gave me a written receipt.
Mm-hmm.
And when I submitted that to Miss Parker, it just wouldn't hold up for proof. So I was trying to save money for an extended stay hotel, and instead I wound up saving enough money to get my own apartment. So I just really felt like, instead of...
Did you give them notice of your address at that apartment? That's either yes or no. Not to me.
No.
Did you give it to probation?
No, I sent my lawyer my deposit because I had to wait until the 1st of June to move in. My landlord was waiting for the tenant that was currently there to move out fully. So I sent Mr. Ngelke my deposit that I paid. I believe that was... So I'm just trying to get the date.
But this motion to revoke was filed in April. So all this stuff that you're doing in June is neither here nor there.
Right. Ma'am, I'm sorry. I was unaware that I was had a motion to revoke in April.
No, what I'm telling you is what you're telling me, what you did after the motion to revoke. Yeah, that's great. But I gave you instructions that you were to provide information. Pardon? Yes, your probation officer is here.
Yes.
All right, Ms. Parker?
No. Was kind enough to let me know that somehow they said he was exposed to COVID, so I got him a mask. That's why he's wearing a mask. I don't know if it's true or not, but anyway, that's why.
All right, so we were scheduled for jury trial. Where are we?
Judge, you made an offer. I've thoroughly discussed the offer with Mr. Estrada. I've explained the consequences of not taking the offer and that the court will not take any agreement. It will just be an open plea in court. I passed on the offer, and I'll be real blunt. I've given him ojos that if he gets a lot higher, it's on him, not me, and I'm not going to feel guilty. He said that he wants a trial, so I'm passing it on to the court to get it.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a jury trial date for this. It's criminal trial division. I need it as early as possible. All right, you're coming back for jury trial on February 6th. Your plea deadline date has expired. The court will not accept any plea bargain agreements in this case without good cause. Otherwise, you'll need to plea open to the court. You'll be brought over dressed for trial in whatever civilian clothing you have at the jail. If you wish to be attired in something different, you'll need to speak to your attorney and do a clothing exchange. If there's an issue with the clothing exchange, let the court know.
Judge, I appreciate it. Thank you for letting me come in today rather than Tuesday. And I'm still going to bet with you on the fact that they're going to cancel court.
You think they're going to cancel the court on that date?
It's not that I would, but you notice certain things like the sun rising in the east and setting in the west. After a while, you notice patterns.
Okay.
May I say something, Mom?
Sure.
I just want to see if I'll be able to dismissal counsel. I've been incarcerated going on 3 years, and I'm still to see yet the discovery pack on any arrest.
Oh, you want to see the evidence? State. Can we put him in the box? Counsel, can you let him see the evidence? And if you want another attorney for your jury trial, they need to be ready for trial on February 6th.
Did you catch that? The lease isn't even in his name. From the judge's view, that's shaky proof of residence at best. Probation demands paperwork, not promises.
Do you understand?
No.
And Judge, just be clear, I don't care one way or another, but if you are going to put someone else on the case, please let me know so I won't.
Oh, no, he's going to have if he wants another attorney, you'll have to hire that attorney. And that attorney needs to be excused. That attorney needs to be ready for jury trial on February 6th. And state, if you'll let him and counsel, if you'll stay so he can see the state trial.
Sure. There's another case, Mr. Estrada. he really, really doesn't like me, which is why I didn't want to do the discovery, told me to stop.
Mhm.
I'm just telling you because I don't want to surprise you. I'm going to file motions to withdraw to protect myself.
Oh, I understand.
Okay.
Where is he? If you can come forward, sir. All right, so I want to let you know something. You came before the court and you said that you had not seen.
Boom! The supervisor shuts it down. No official permission to move. That's the nail in the coffin. Remember, verbal understandings rarely hold up in court.
The state's file. I'm being told that you no longer want to see the state's file. So let me just tell you what's going to end up happening. You're going to go to trial whether you've seen the evidence or not. That's completely up to you. The court gave you the opportunity to sit in court and look at the state's file. You're choosing not to. So you're going to come back for trial on that day. Do you understand?
It's not that I don't want to see it, Your Honor. It's just I've been incarcerated going on 3 years, and I just feel like I'm being rushed into something that.
Oh, no. You said you've been incarcerated for 3 years.
Yes,
So how
I
are you
have.
being rushed?
Exactly.
You're going to jury trial on February 6th.
And I'm barely hearing anything about it just within these past couple months, man.
He was
No.
in another county, Judge.
I've been in another county, so this whole time I've been incarcerated, I haven't heard anything out of Bear
So
County.
let me ask you this. I want you to internalize what I'm saying. You were in custody in another county for what reason?
For ag robbery, allegedly.
So there you go. So this case is going to trial on February 6th. If you would like, I've given you the opportunity to sit in the box and read what the state has. What the state has in their file is what they have.
I understand that, Your Honor.
Here's the thing. The only thing about it, what's in the state's file are the names and police reports. Those people are not going to come in and let you talk to them right now because
No,
that's not what it is.
I understand what you're
but
saying.
you can look at the file. So you're coming back for jury trial on February 6th.
That's fine, yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. How's everything going?
Pretty good.
All right. So how are you spending your time? What are you doing?
I spend it at home with my family and try to look into for a job and all that.
All right. How's the job search going?
Pretty well. I'm still waiting for an interview for the construction business, and I don't know if I'm gonna get a call this week or the next week, but maybe if I be able.
All right. Just 1 second. Excuse me. If you all can't whisper, then you're all going to have to confer outside.
Daniel.
If I will be able try to look for another job, see if they do not contract me on.
All right. And so are you doing school or looking into school or anything of that nature?
Not right now. I'm looking just for a job right now.
Any type of trade school or
Also,
trade school or anything of that nature? What are you planning on doing with your future?
for a GED.
All right. So you said GED?
Mhm.
All right. Have you started working towards that?
So,
Say yes, ma'am, or no, ma'am, when she asks you a question.
not right now, man.
All right. So it's probably best if he starts trying to get his GED if he doesn't have it.
Yes, ma'am, that's what you're working on, correct? Trying to get your GED?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. So his GPS, what is the status of that? Is he on tracking or does he have scheduled
I
set
think
time?
he still has a full house GPS for the first 3 or 6 months.
Mhm.
And then after that, we're gonna reevaluate, I believe, if I remember correctly.
All right. It's been 3 months.
Yes, ma'am. But I think it was 3 months, but I'm not sure. I don't want to lie to the court.
No. Because I think it's time for him not to be on full GPS.
Your Honor, in December, the conditions were modified for partial GPS,
Mm-hmm.
and there's not been any violation.
All right. And so then we said partial, I believe, I guess I probably said